Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess baby. Happy Father's Day to those who celebrated, to those who are fathers, to those who are mothers who have to serve as fathers. And if yesterday was a different kind of day for you because you have a different kind of dynamic with family, I love you. I'm sending you so much support. All right, Pisces. Happy solstice week. Let's see what energy Spirit has for us today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timelines, highest insights for the High Priestess Collective. Just one. We got a big old, I don't know what's going on in this quiet little street. We've had 4 Mack trucks since like 7 a.m. Okay, they said 2. Wow, that's what I saw when I was pre-shuffling. All right, Pisces, you have Warrior and Wild card. How friggin' funny are you? Oh God, this chair wants me to fall. You have a warrior spirit, Pisces, not afraid to face conflict and challenges while at the same time remaining committed to a path of goodwill and fairness. Is that not some shit? All this blue and purple signifies expansion too. Whatever you've been going through, Pisces, if there's been whatever level of tower or whatever level of like changes on an energetic front you've been experiencing or feeling, just know it's all because you are like enlisted as a spiritual warrior. You're the one like in combat on the energetic field, and it might show up in your 3D realm in different ways, whether it's through like relationship conflicts or, you know, people that tug at you, people that try to use you, or if you find yourself standing in a protector role, whatever that means. Just know that like everything that you are doing is because, or not just everything you're doing, everything that you're experiencing, like that's coming your way, it is because you are the warrior, and not everyone around you is that energy, and that's okay too. This is like a beautiful, this is a privilege, like an honor. It's so interesting too because the energy of the card is like, I was talking about this yesterday. That's weird. The energy of this card is very sweet tenderness, but the sweeter and more tender you are, the opposite has to also be true. Otherwise, you are just prey. So this like sweet, beautiful tenderness you have, it comes with the equipment of absolute fierce protection, ready for combat. I love that, man. And then wild card. I think maybe people don't expect this from you or didn't expect this from you. Let's see. You are unpredictable and your qualities are uncertain. Yeah. You can't be held down. Nobody knows what to expect from you. Not even you. Wow. Damn. A jack of all trades. Is this like a surprise to you? Like things are just like finally clicking of like, oh, everything that I endure in this life is because I actually enlisted as a spiritual warrior. This is a surprise to the people around you as well as yourself. I've said this before too, like this is kind of a joke, but kind of serious. I've said, I must be a spiritual warrior, like unbeknownst to myself, because if I knew some of the things I would endure, I probably would have been like, no, pass. I'm not the one. I'm not strong enough for that. But that's illusion, right? You are strong enough. Gotta feel like hell tonight. Tears of rage I cannot fight. Are you strong enough to be my man? I love that Sheryl Crow song. Wow, that just changed my mood. I came in a little feisty. I've been frustrated all morning. Oh, we're working through it. Okay. Let's see what spiritual warrior energy is going on with Pisces. Warrior energy. Oh my God, how crazy is that? Seven of Swords. You already know what this is, right? Man, this is like very clear spidey sense of people that steal, cheat, deceive, are calculated. 8 of Coins, 10 of Coins, Mother of Wands. Damn. Isn't it funny that that came out separate from this for my tarot students? All right. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Phoenix rising. No one's no one's bullshit falls off your radar, especially when it comes to the work that you're doing. And this work is giving twofold. You know, the 8 of Pentacles is a card of mastery of the craft. It's somebody that has the method to the madness needed for not for perfection, but for effective productivity and like optimal results to be achieved in the material world. And it's the same concept, but for your craft, like witchcraft or spell work or rituals or spiritual practices. So it's like the magic that you weave, literally magically, your spiritual rituals and practices, your manifestation, these things come to fruition in the 3D because of how much shadow work you are doing on the regular. This is like, you know, it's okay if you like carve out time or periods of time for shadow work, for reflection, for journaling, for like mapping. But there comes a point where the shadow work is like ongoing. High Neptune, Neptune's confirming, where your awareness of self and triggers and reactions, it's something you're tapped into at all times. And because of that, you're able to like move through uncomfortable situations a little bit easier and faster with like a triumphant energy here. There's also something about divine, there's something about mothers, like divine feminines, because elephant herds are matriarchal in nature. So, you know, especially with what I just said at the top about Father's Day, for the mothers who have to serve as both mothers and fathers, this might be extra especially for you. Man, and that Sheryl Crow song, Strong Enough to Be My Man. There's something here for the single moms that like have to do it all. You spot and smell and peep and know the BS on people before they can even get close to all of the work that you've built, the family that you have, the generational wealth that you're accumulating. That's not easy. That's warrior shit. You show up abundant regardless of this energy. I wonder what that's about. So if you're not a single mom here, there's something about you being able to, spiritual warrior, sense deceit or imbalanced intention. Could be like literally in the workplace. So you've got like your eye on people. And this is likely because this is for everybody. This ability to sense this type of energy on others is because you've seen it either so many times and you're able to recognize the traits of it, or you at one point may have embodied this type of energy a little bit like, what is that? It's like lacking self-awareness or like the unawakened toxicity that perpetuates when you're in a state of a sleep, you know, pre-awakening. You're just kind of like living out your own BS. And like, if you did that, especially with the shadow work queen, this is somebody that like, I know I can smell your BS because I used to walk that BS. And like, I say that supportive. That's a beautiful thing to be able to like change your life around for for your own self, you know? This is a very enlightened energy, this Queen of Wands. And enlightenment does not come from standing in the light all the time. The light comes from the dark. You have to go into the dark for the light to become illuminated. So there's just like an uncanny sense of smelling and sensing deceit, lying, deception, imbalanced intentions, even if people are not always. Sometimes people are aware of what they're doing and other times they're not. That's that subconscious evil eye bullshit. But there is like another layer of like someone single here. I don't know why I'm going so specific on this. Give me one on the Seven of Swords. Is this not a warrior? Smash that love button. Put your cute ass little lips on that love button. The Charioteer. The Charioteer is the victor. This is a card of victory and success, right? And it's after listening to their cosmic guidance, their intuition, represented by the stars and the moons. Balance, feminine and masculine, and again, the light and the shadow. So you are a victor over this regardless. Can I get one more on that Seven of Swords and Chariot? That's 7-7 alignment. Wow. Do I sound like a child? I get so hyped over tarot, but it's just so funny how like master number 7-7 is alignment. The more aligned you are with your truth, even like the quote unquote ugly side, there's so much power in that. Because when we look at our quote unquote ugly side, or those quote unquote bad things about us, when you look at those things and understand why they're there, and you start to accept them and nurture them, they begin to soften and dissolve so the edges aren't so sharp. And then you have a third eye for people who have that same thing. The more in alignment you are, the easier it is for you to see that stuff too. Well, that's that Nine of Pentacles I was referencing. So remember before I was like, there's something about single energy here. 8 coins, 10 coins is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 of coins. This is an uncanny, this spiritual prowess that you have, it's keeping you in a heightened state of enlightenment and awareness of the 3D around you. Maybe that's why I'm so stimulated by the trucks on the street too. And it's interesting because we have planet Venus on her gown, right? The symbol of Venus, which is that loving, that sweet, that nurturing energy, that maternal energy. When we talked about the matriarchal energy down here. But that sweetness, that love, that softness, it has to come with strength. It has to come with fierce protection. Think like mama bears, right? Like they'll gut you. They will love on those cubs and they will gut any predator. 7-7 alignment, 9-9 divine path. You are always supposed to be this warrior. And there's also something about Pisces. You don't have to worry about these like calculated energies in the dark that operate in secret. God sees all. The universe sees all. And I think you're starting to see all too. You are always supposed to do this and be this. Okay. Give me, what about that 8 of Pentacles? This one's in reverse. Nice, Pisces. Spiritual warrior, Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles from like a point of like ritual, spell work, ascension. This is giving you were sent here to single-handedly break illusions and chains tied to self and others. That's so beautiful. 8, 9, 10. Smash that love button. You are 7, 8, 9, 10. But I like that this is the same suit, you know? You are like truly moving forward on this path. Just want to make sure you can see. And God at the bottom. Spiritual teacher. Even if you have to like back up, right? That beeping from the truck. Even if you have to back up sometimes so you don't miss something, Spirit makes sure that you see what you need to see so that you can do what you need to do. One more for the 8 of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. Wow. Something's about to change and you're actually going to be able to see who you are. This looks so similar, the Warrior card and the Eight of Swords, except one is revealed, like her eyes, her sight is revealed. It's open, it's not bound. There was a reason why you weren't privy to this. I think this is like, if there was a reason why you weren't as privy to this information about who you are until now. And 8-8, you're getting so many doubles. 8-8 is prosperity, and 10-10 is the Judgment card, Wheel of Fortune. You might actually be experiencing some kind of sacred, like a sacred bounty, a sacred gift, but it's in the form of some level of stability in the family, finances, home, because of there's some chain or some deceit that you just spotted, peeped, and broke. I don't think they're telling me about the deceit because maybe it doesn't matter. What matters more is your energy versus the energy of the deceptor, if that's a word. And 10-10 is Judgment, right? That breaks down to 20. That's a Judgment card. Can I get a little on the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles? Meow. That's boundaries. That's straight shooter. That's I see above the illusion. That's I have boundaries here and you can't come correct or don't come at all. So there's also 7 of Wands is a symptom of ascension. They're like slightly raised above all these other wands, tugging at them. Pisces, if you felt like there's been like shady characters tugging at your energy, this reading feels like this is a confirmation for somebody. I'm not like revealing anything about that here. This is like just confirmation of, yeah, they were. And yes, your spiritual and mental boundaries are like unmatched. Unmatched. Fire, the wands, that's spirit. And then the sword, that's your mind, crown chakra. So the level of boundary and protection you have both in your verbal like awareness, your like thinking mind, and your spiritual realm is unmatched, and it's going to catapult you forward. Queen of Wands with the 7 of Wands, that's 8 wands, and that's the third 8, 888, prosperity, abundance. Okay, bottom of the deck, you want to guess who's here? Beautiful little lady. Ready? Empress. Pisces. I think why this takes people by surprise is because this is for someone who's deeply in their feminine. If you are a masculine, you might come across as masculine, and what surprises people when they get to know you is how deeply in tune you are with your feminine gifts, which is spirituality, psychic abilities, clairvoyance, claircognizance, manifestation, creativity, fertility. So either way, whether for the feminines, people are surprised because you might come across as very soft and like nurturing. So then when you come out with this Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands, Queen of Wands, people are like, whoa, I didn't know I was at war. Well, you are. Hi. And then if you're the masculine, you come across masculine, but the surprise is, oh, this person is so successful at what they do in managing their energy and peeping BS. It's because you have no problem tapping into that feminine side. We all have both sides. You know what else, Pisces? If you've had any, there's a little undertone of like restless sleep or like sleep interruption or a little anxiety or worry. Those moments are, it's people tugging at you. And it's like when you're in your most vulnerable, relaxed state, that's when we can feel all of the energies. Like we feel our own energy. We tend to purge a little bit more when we're relaxed and at ease. And you can also feel the energy of others. So if you've had like a hiccup lately of like, why am I anxious if the outside world is not reflecting anything I need to be anxious about? That could be that. All right, and tell me about this wild card energy for Pisces. Pisces, claim this. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, Sacred Feminine. You are getting a sacred gift. There's a sacred bounty on its way to you. I am not we'll go deeper on that. But there's some kind of sacred bounty. This is giving like you've done what you needed to do, and now the divine is like, we gotta give this employee a raise. And if you, this is another confirmation, if you have been adhering to your boundaries like it's your job, not budging, even when people are tugging or trying to sway you, there is some kind of gift or reward or acknowledgement coming to you for that as well. All right, wild card. People might be surprised at how much you're able to do, like how much you're able to take on, how much you're able to tap into emotionally, mentally, professionally, spiritually. 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords. I'm gonna get one more. Love that rainbow. And the World. I love her. She gives grandma, I miss my ma'am. That's so beautiful. All these phases of the moon, people just don't know what they're going to get with you. What a fun party trick you are. They don't know if you're going to pour out or receive. They don't know if they're getting the whole of you, a portion of you. I also think this is like, people don't know where you're going. 6 of Swords, the World. People don't know like either the direction you're heading in or this whatever like life venture you're on right now. People don't know where you're going, and it's creating mystery. You also might be like, yeah, no, that's me too. I also don't know where I'm going. Me too, guys. You're not alone. Bottom of the deck is 4 of Wands. 1111. Make a wish. I have these on my kitchen counter. Stability, security. Some of you are actually like moving into a new home or a new space, or there's a new 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, surprising relationship on the way. Those are just undertone messages though. I think 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, for real, the World. People don't know where you're going, and there's an element of like, how does this person continue to, I think, hang on to hope? It's like, even if you don't, this 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles feels like it's building. You might be in the beginning stages of it now. And if you're like, I don't feel like I'm in the beginning stages of it, this is like very much like on this horizon coming to you, right? And I think people are like, where the hell is Pisces going with this like goal, this vision, this career track, this financial plan, this spiritual healing journey? There's just something people don't get about it, and you're constantly on the go with it. It's constantly expanding, you're constantly moving, you're constantly growing, and it's through transmuting, because there's 2 sets of 3 swords. Some of you here are able to actually bear the burden of multiple heartaches at one time, and you don't lose momentum. Oh, Pisces, unfuckwithable. Unfuckwithable. Okay, tell me about this 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords World. People just don't know how you're doing this. Take that as a compliment. And there it is. You answered the call. The reason why you and others don't know exactly where you're going is because you're not the driver. The divine is. Isn't it funny when that happens? Like, oh, I think I'm not the one driving this car anymore. Your spiritual awakening, it has thrown people off. It has thrown people off. They don't get it. And you keep moving. You keep shaking. You also are showing up as, you're showing up as someone that takes spiritual leaps, spiritual movement, spiritual action, while having an awareness of like, I'm not where I need to be, or like want to be, I should say. Like there's an awareness of, there's still so much more for me to achieve, accumulate, become, accept, because the Knight grows to be that King of Wands, right? So it's like you're answering the call, almost like you're, yeah, you were dubbed, right? Like you were enlisted, you were knighted as a spiritual warrior for the divine. Oh, that's so beautiful. And you walk around with this energy of, I know that I'm protected, even when things are like a little shaky or hard. And that's the part where people are like, what? One more here for this night. Whoa. This is you and the divine, like, we see each other. We are in tune with one another, babe. And that's 2 cups. 2 cups is 4 cups. It's just taking people by surprise, taking you by surprise. And one more for this world energy, this beautiful world energy. This is an ancestral gift, this awakening. Wow, the Magician. There's so much magic behind, there's so much cosmic magic and cosmic guidance behind this journey, behind what it is that you're able to do. Some of you have been effectively manifesting, and that's the part where people are like, how the F? Some of you are effectively manifesting, and I think the part that throws people is you're effectively manifesting or moving with the divine, specifically through hardship. It's in the hardship that you're like not ignoring it, super aware, acknowledging, nurturing self with that Empress energy, right? And still manifesting more, still expanding, still tapping into the enlightenment. Last night we were talking about Mercury energy in the astrology course, and this is a card of Mercurial energy. And the card next to it is a 2 of Cups. So for the water Mercury's here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Mercury. This is like a little side note. There's a message coming in from someone that you have wanted to hear from that is giving celebratory energy. So if you've been waiting on like a job offer, confirmation of like an adjustment in your professional role, or if you've been waiting to hear from a friend, 3 of Cups, about something that you guys are trying to do, maybe travel plans. Magician, 2 of Cups. That's a positive cause for celebration in the Mercurial energy, which is communication or transportation. Oh my God, as I say that, 8 of Wands at the bottom. Oh my God. Oh my God. My astrology students, how funny is that, right? And 8 of Wands is the fire Mercurial energy. So you could be hearing from a fire Mercury or a Freddie Mercury. Stop. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. There is bounty coming in, baby. I love this. This changed my mood. This is so nice. You're going places. You might not know the final destination. You're not supposed to. Good job on allowing yourself to go. You're throwing people off. What a fun party trick. I don't really know what else to tell you about that. This is probably, if you feel like you are outside of your comfort zone right now, or you feel an energetic shift within that's challenging to explain, that's giving you this like foresight of, I think I'm about to be stretched outside my comfort zone in a positive way, it's coming. That's showing up here too. I really like this. On the professional front, you're showing up as a... On the professional front, someone here is showing up as like the competition to beat, and you're showing up as, I'm not looking at competition. That's funny. Oh, I think that actually there might be a 7 of Swords at work, and it's just like doesn't matter because your boundaries with self are so strong. The thing is, there's 2 sets of boundaries, right? They're setting boundaries with others, expressing and communicating. This is what makes me feel comfortable. This is what makes me not feel comfortable. Please don't do this. Please do this. There's also an elevated level of boundaries of when funny stuff comes my way, my boundary with self is, I am not entertaining you. I'm not acknowledging that. And some of you are in that, which is... brutal for someone's ego. That's why the devil's in reverse. Anything else on this? 4 of Wands, wild card. I think there's a manifestation coming in that you couldn't have seen coming. Yeah, come on, man. This is so freaking nice. Ace of Cups. We saw the Ace of Pentacles. If you know, we have 2 of Cups out here twice, Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands. If you are single and you are looking, it looks like things are shifting here. This is like a very, if this was a straight up love reading, it's like, wow, this is a beautiful, unforeseen new connection, like a chance encounter. For others of you, all of this cup energy, it's your intuition, it's your spiritual astral senses deepening, which you might not have seen that coming either. You might have just been getting used to where your spiritual gifts are, where your Clara gifts are. There's that competition. You are getting this because of what a worthy opponent you are. But I think there used to be a little like timidness that you had to outgrow. And I think people here, there's like different people outgrew that at different stages. If you're finding yourself in a place where you're like, I still identify as soft and tender, that's beautiful. Be soft and tender. And also know you have a mama bear aggressor spiritual warrior inside of you too. And don't let anybody fuck with you. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. The divine is working with you for this. The wild card energy is serving as a distraction. It like throws people's, it throws the scent off, whatever that means. Like people they can't pin you down. They can't hunt you. Oh my God, why are we so aggressive? But like they can't hunt you because you give off one vibe and you can pivot so fast that people can't catch it. They can't catch you. They can't hunt you. I don't know what that's about. One more in the hunting or whatever. This is like, it doesn't even matter if you move fast, which is so funny. That's another 7. With that hunting energy, like throwing off the scent. You're so busy working on something, Pisces. This might be like building finances or a career path that's a little off the beaten path. Or you're following a lifestyle path, again, that's off the beaten path. You're so focused on what you're doing that others can't actually tap into your energy. There might be attempts, but they can't actually tap in, and the only way to catch you would be to tap in, and even then it's like you're a fish, so you can pivot so fast. And this has been something that you've invested in a long time, this spiritual growth in regards to like, there's something about focus, boundary setting, like energy awareness, and moving with divinity instead of planning. Like there's something about surrendering to the divine route or the divine map and you following that pathway. It's like the divine is Waze or Google Maps and you're like, okay, I'll just follow this route. And that's also why people can't catch you, because you don't even know you don't know the route. You're like, I'm turning when they tell me to turn. I'm harvesting when they tell me to harvest. So how can they catch me if I can't even catch my own self? This is nice, Pisces. Smash that love button. Wow, 33 minutes. That felt fast. Ace of Swords at the bottom of this deck. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. This is a really nice journey. I don't know what's going on, guys, but you're moving and shaking. There's a change ahead. And this is either like a physical change in the place that you're going with work or home, or there's like new energy entering your sphere as like a reward for your devoted focus. Any advice for Pisces here? Yep. Paying no mind to the old. That's another expression of Mercury. So especially for my Aquarius Mercuries out there, any air Mercury though. You hear that? Confirmation? That's a taxi across the street. Especially for the air Mercuries, you need to start starving the self-limiting beliefs that come up in this new frequency. Everybody take that, but this is especially for the air Mercuries. Starve the self-limiting beliefs. When it comes up, you spot it and you starve it by paying it no mind. You don't fight with it. You don't battle it. You don't get upset with yourself that it comes up. You pay it no mind. One more. Wow, that is... The angels said what they said. And that's going to awaken you into who the F you are and kind of where you're going, but not really. They're never going to tell you this like whole landing, arrival. They're not going to tell you the terminal, the gate. They're just like, just keep going. Just turn right, just turn left, just keep going. One more. Wow, smooth. And there she is, 3-3. Believe anything is possible because you are going to land in your throne. For those of you seeking an Empress, for the masculines here, it looks like that's happening. 3 of Cups, cause for celebration, harvest. For those of you who have been working on the embodiment of receiving mode, this process of starving out lack, starving out limitations, starving out playing it small, it allows you to take up way more space and sit in your throne of receiving and celebrating. This is why it's so funny. Spiritual warrior, like we think warrior. Does this look like a warrior? No, but she is. And that's you. That is you. That is you. Jupiter is confirming, just knocking my cards off another table. I love it. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands, just confirming. That is the wounded warrior. You put your time in, kid. Claim this ish. I am the Empress. I am the spiritual warrior. Let me know where you end up going. I love this. Pisces, hold my hands. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. Holding your breath at the top. Feeling the life force in your chest. And release through the mouth. And affirm, I am a spiritual warrior. Yes, you are, Pisces.